And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's China, and they take on Rac.Louisville.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, I think they're going to let the opponents have the ball, invite them on, and then play on the counter-attack. That's okay, but they have to make sure they defend really well and keep their concentration.
And the contest begins. Oh, a goal! How about that for degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts.
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything: agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. On a pass that lacked quality. Wang. Zhang Jin. Oh, getting the ball forward. Good looking move this. Opportunity here. Oh, a tremendous block. Monahan. On to Monahan. Nadia Nadim. Paige Monahan. She's made a really important challenge. Zhao Yu. Delightful pass. Gao. Chance to finish. And behind it's gone for a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Abiersek. On to Monahan. Kirsten Davis. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Wang Shuang. For attacking possibilities. And saved by the keeper. Playing it in. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Leicester. McDonald. Cutting infield here. Options in the middle. It's a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. It might still be problematic. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. It's a short corner. This could square the game. An important challenge, but they must remain organised. Di Mello! Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Well, they fancy a short one. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Wonderfully weighted pass. Corner conceded, it came off the defender. Delivering it. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Jess McDonald. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Wang Shanshan. Will it be? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Jalen Howell. On to Monaghan. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Zhang. Plenty of support here. So now a corner. And deciding to go short with this one. Could be. Oh, a good diving save. Now sending it in. Making sure nothing untoward happened. This is looking threatening. A glorious chance. McDonald. Now with Nadim. Davis. Kirsten Davis. Well, the attack looks promising. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Wang Shanshan. Zhang Jin. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. An alert intervention. Paige Monaghan. On to De Mello. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. Well, that is quite simply a tremendous stop.
Well, you have to praise the goalkeeper there. That is absolutely brilliant. The way she makes the save, you couldn't get any better than that.
So the corner played into the box. Not the best clearance. Davis! And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Zhang. Promising attack this. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Gao Chen. On to Wang. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. And let's give credit to the defending. Wang Shanshan. Keeping the ball moving. It's got to be! And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, not hard to read that pass. Oh, surely. Top-notch defense. Could be. And no getting away from it. It should have been the equaliser.
Well, that's a poor finish from there. She has to do better than that.
Zhang Jin. Wang. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, they're on the scent of something positive, but they took care of the situation defensively. Well, over the top, but it will go through to the keeper. It might be. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Satara Murray. Savannah De Mello. Jalen Howell. And tidily played. This looks promising. Big chance to get them on terms. Really important tackle. Wang Shuang. Wang. And the emphasis is on creativity. And just wide of the post. Decent effort there. And that was a very fine read. Wang Shanshan. And fed forwards. Oh, remarkable save!
Well, it's great reflexes from the goalkeeper. She had no right to make that save.
So the corner played into the box. Not all that convincing defensively. Chance here. And thumped away. Paige Monaghan. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. McDonald. A chance to whip it in. Well, nothing comes of it. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. They are a goal down, but perhaps a chance to create something from this corner. And over it comes. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Paige Monaghan. Opportunity here. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Wang. Zhao Yuyi. And that puts them in position. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. They take it short. And cutting in from the flank. Is she going to finish? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. McDonald. Jalen Howell. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And options in the centre. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Surely the equaliser. Yao Ling Wei. Yao Wei. Zhang. Wang. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Oh, big opportunity. Terrific piece of anticipation. Zhang Jin and Wang. It might be. Nicely blocked. Wang Shuang. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Monahan. On to Nadim. Abierseg. Jalen Howell. On to Monahan. Well, they get the ball once more. Well, they need to get tighter, but really sticking to their task defensively. Wang. Zhang Jin. Now with Howell. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Wang. Well, getting the ball forward. Page Monahan. And that's an important intervention. Savannah De Melo. This attack looks highly promising. In search of space. But they dealt with the threat posed.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
It's really good without the ball, and the all-around performance levels have been high. Kirsten Davis. Promising attack, this. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. An incisive pass. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Howell. Now with McDonald. Nadia Nadim. Kirsten Davis. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Opportunity here. And the cross comes to nothing in the end. Yao. And Zhang. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And making the run to the inside. Now can they create something? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Savannah De Mello. Paige Monaghan. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Well, China unable to hang on to the ball. Nadia Nadim. Great opportunity. De Mello. And fine goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Wang. Gao. Wang Xiaozhui. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Monaghan. Well, out of play, under pressure. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Davis. And McDonald. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Difficulty, simply off the charts. Wang Shuang on attacking possibilities. And saved by the keeper. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. An important challenge, but they must remain organised. De Mello! Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Could be. Oh, a good diving save. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. Well, that is quite simply a tremendous stop.
Well, you have to praise the goalkeeper there. That is absolutely brilliant.
Davis! And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. It's got to be. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. And fed forwards. Oh, remarkable save.
Well, it's great reflexes from the goalkeeper. She had no right to make that save.
Great opportunity. De Mello. And fine goalkeeping. So back underway here into the second half. Good physical play. And space for them here on the flank. Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. In position! Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. And deciding to go short with this one. Gao Chen. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. They're trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Trying to pick out a teammate. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. A really effective shielding under pressure. Being egged on by the fans. And lining it up. Vital intervention. Jalen Howell. And strong play here. And does well to keep it in play. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. McDonald. Now with De Mello. De Mello. Shielding the ball superbly. Now can they counter clinically? Gao Chen. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can they convert? In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Oh, lovely incisive pass. McDonald. Now who can she pass it to? Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Wang Shuang. Zhao Yuyi. Strong play here. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Leicester. And intercepting it. Zhang Jin. Nadia Nadim. Leicester. Erceg. Jalen Howell. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Good strength to keep the ball. Well, offside anyway, albeit a tight one. Well read to win possession back. Leicester. Jalen Howell. Now with De Mello. Well, strong play here. Monaghan. Had a chance to whip it in here. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Zhao. And Zhang. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. A fine reading of the situation. Pickett. Now with Howell. De Mello. And teammates to play it to. Zhao. On to Wang. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. It's a short one. Zhang. No way through. Leicester. And McDonald. Nadim. Abierseg. On to Nadim. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Wang Shuang. Zhang Rui. Moving forward effectively. Well, it wasn't a straightforward save, but credit to her. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Elects to go short. Good physical play. Kirsten Davis. Now with De Mello. Chidiac. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. Playing it in, not away completely. Another corner. Over it comes. Not all that convincing defensively. Must be. And a decent save. Full credit. Well, they've decided to make a change. Short corner favoured. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Tremendously strong in the tackle. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Ball's gone. Intense pressure. Yahweh. Song. Moving the ball effectively. Wang Shuang. And Zhang. Great opportunity. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Monahan. On to Pickett. Nadia Nadim. Song. Zhang. Wang. And Zhang. Opportunity. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Paige Monahan. Gao. And Zhang. Wang. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Jess McDonald. Tremendous ball played through. Chance to make a game of it here. Could pull one back here. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Into the final 20 minutes. Wang. Zhang. And still pressing. A really top-notch piece of defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. An attack full of promise. No, high-quality defending. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Leicester. Now with Erseg. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Julia Leicester. Now with De Mello. Murray. Alexandra Chidiac. Strong play here. A glorious chance. Oh, off the outside of the post. And it's going to be a goal kick here. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, this is a brilliant finish. Great awareness, good technique and a bit of composure as well. What an excellent goal that is.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Gao Chen. Good movement, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Nadia Nadim. Good physical play. Options in the centre. Intelligent threaded pass here. That's really good and effective physical play. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And the keeper got there. Trying to deliver it accurately. Still not clear. What can they do from here? Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. In position here to protect the ball. Wang Shanshan. Oh, she's done brilliantly. Opportunity, and still danger here. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Alexandra Chidiak. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
Wang. And space to cross it. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And taken short. And using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Terrific block. Song Duan. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. It's wholehearted defending, and the concession of a corner here. And there's the delivery. And not too much wrong with the header, but a goal kick.
But she's got to keep it down. That's a big chance, I would say. She should have done a lot better there.
Or do they have it in them to level this? And making the move to the inside. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. This could level it. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Wang Shuang. This might be ideal for the counter. Tremendously strong in the tackle. McDonald. On to Nadim. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. A move of promise on the flank. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Just cutting off the supply. Parker Goins. Well, still pressing for a goal here. But they dealt with the threat posed.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Good strength to keep the ball. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Taken short. I'll try to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Jess McDonald. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Wang. Now with Wang. Might be able to set up the chance. Poor pass. Zhang Rui. Well, strong play here, shielding the ball superbly. Excellent vision. Now a decent position. Oh, a vital interception. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Oh, great vision. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. Song Duan. On to Wang. And is she going to score from here? And there we have it. She's only gone and made it a brace. Nobody can stop her.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Running with the ball confidently. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Wu has the strength to hang on to it. And possession given away. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? It's a neat move. Spot on with that tackle. Wang. Good physical play. Wang Shanshan. In position here to protect the ball. Opportunity. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
And strong play here. Nadim. McDonald. Strong play here. Wu. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Difficulty, simply off the charts. Davis, and it's in, all square again. What a match this is turning out to be. It's got to be, and it's in. They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can they convert? In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. Monaghan had a chance to whip it in here. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now. And Zhang. Opportunity. There it is, 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. Football finesse at its very best. On to Wang. And is she going to score from here? And there we have it. She's only gone and made it a brace. Nobody can stop her. In position here to protect the ball. Opportunity. And a goal! If there were any...